Alrighty then, hey, this is Megalovaniac yet again, and I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of Persona 3 FES. Last time we continued along with our social links for what could be the last time. As this time, we are going to be taking on the final full moon boss. Best thing we can do now is rest up. Oh, and of course we get a package from Tanaka. Thank you, Tanaka, exactly what I needed. And actually that Berserker Seal might end up making a difference. But tonight we're just sleeping earlier and waiting for the inevitable. I've been putting this off for a long time, but I think now is a good time. Especially since, I don't know, what kind of got me in the mood to record was, it happens to be stormy outside right now. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but there's fairly frequent thunder going on. Yeah. No reason to go to school on a day like this. We do have quite the fight ahead of us. I'm honestly not even sure if we can take it on. I'm more than a little bit nervous.
I found it. It's currently at the south end of the Moonlight Bridge.
Yep, and this is the one time, or one of the few times we've been able to see Fuka's new persona so far.
The 12th and final shadow.
This is it.
And as we expected, there are 2 persona users nearby.
That would be Strega.
Strega.
They know this is their last chance. Even though we were expecting this, we should still be careful.
Those bastards.
Saves us the trouble of looking for him.
You've all done a fine job up to this point. This will be our last operation. Let's all come back safely.
We can only hope. So yeah, this is it. We have to choose our team. If I recall correctly, the team I was playing on was Yukari. You know, actually now I'm not absolutely certain. Alright, sorry, I had that completely wrong. I did not actually choose to include Yukari this time. I chose Mitsuru, Akihiko, and for once we're actually taking along Koromaru. No, not you, Ken, sorry. Even though you... Never mind, I'm not going to bring that up now. That's going to be a subject for a completely different time. Now, I believe this team is about as good as we're going to get. A large part of why I chose them is because they have versatile defenses, as well as Mitsuru and Akihiko both having the ability to heal, so I can swap them out as healers as need be. Yakutsuki, do you have any words of advice for us? Thanks. That is very useful. Well, let's commence the operation. You just said that. Okay. Alright, either way. Here we go. Yep, one more fight before the final battle.
You know the significance of today, do you not? You claim you hunt the shadows to prevent the disaster they bring. Yet countless lives are lost each day without their intervention. The power we wield is not itself evil. You cannot deny that. So why don't you just admit it? You do not wish to eliminate the Dark Hour. You are merely deceiving yourselves.
I'm sorry, why the hell would we want the Dark Hour to continue?
Look within yourselves, and you shall see. You are indeed foolish children. Erasing the Dark Hour is the same as erasing yourselves. Is even that beyond your comprehension? As I believed, our goals are irreconcilable. Jin.
Forget these maggots.
Fate shall decide who will prevail. Come.
Alright, This is it, our second to last battle. Takaya and Jin are no joke.
Fight hard.
Yeah, be prepared for a seriously hard fight. Now, I'm going to scan each of them one by one, but I'm going to scan Jin first, because Jin repels fire and darkness, along with being null to light. So because of that, it was kind of a risk to bring around Koromaru, because he's basically not going to be able to attack Jin at all. So I'm going to try to set him on a assigned target to Takaya, since he's basically not going to be able to do anything otherwise. Meanwhile, the rest of the party will try to focus down Jin. Now, it should also be mentioned that Jin has both fire attacks and a lot of Mudo attacks. So be prepared for that. He also has the ability to boost Takaya and his own attack with Tarukaja. Takaya, on the other hand, repels light, but is null to darkness, and has no other stat resistances or weaknesses otherwise. However, he has access to every type of magical attack, except for light and darkness. And he does have Mind Charge as well, and the ability to use Megiddo. So basically you have to have a wide variety of resistances to take this guy on. So that's why I ended up going with our current persona of Succubus, which, if I recall correctly, reflects darkness? No, nulls darkness and is strong against fire. Because that, we're strong against one of Takaya's attacks and all of Jin's attacks. Now, other than that, let's see. Like I said, I'm going to set Koromaru to only attack Takaya. Let's see. That way he doesn't accidentally end up reflecting darkness back at himself, which I believe would still end up being null, but I'd rather have it be to where he accomplishes effectively nothing. Now, one thing that's also nice, we don't have any fire attackers, so we don't have to worry about Jin reflecting anything. So I'm going to go ahead and scan Takaya first, actually. Now, we have Tarunda as well. Takaya is by far the bigger damage threat out of the group, so I'm going to Tarunda him. Now, we don't have a dedicated healer at this point, but I just want to get a feel for the battle first.
Watch it. Light won't work on the enemy.
Yep. Oh, actually, it occurs to me, we're actually able to see their weaknesses. That's interesting. Normally, we're not able to.
Now you shall be judged. Silences, fool.
Yes, great introduction.
There's no cure for stupidity.
I'm sorry, Takaya. Perfect way to introduce yourself. Oh, there's his incredibly terrifying-looking persona, and there is his attack. Oh, it did nothing. Good job, Takaya. Thank you.
Go!
Now, if you could just use that on Koromaru, no. Okay, well, they literally did nothing on their first turn, so that's a good start. Let's get Tarunda on Jin and continue wailing on them. Looks like our team members did some decent damage, like not 10% of their health on the first hit or anything like that, but it should be manageable, especially since we're hitting both of them simultaneously, so they should go down around the same time. Actually, considering that Koromaru is going to be locked on, it's probably going to be Takaya going down first. Yeah, almost certainly, in fact.
It appears you have more than just luck on your side. So be it. Out of my way.
Oh, jeez. Huh.
My turn.
Interesting. I expected that to do a lot more damage for some reason. Yet now we have the threat of Tarukaja. It looks like I may have to just entirely use Tarunda to keep Takaya down in this fight. But that should make it so that Jin is effectively doing nothing as well. So our team's going to lose 1/4 of its members. Meanwhile, they're losing half of their members, effectively.
Not good enough.
Huh, didn't know he commented when you missed sometimes. Alright, so far so good. This isn't the fight that I'm worried about, though. It's what comes after this that I'm worried about. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Playtime's over, kids. It's time for the real deal.
And if I recall correctly, now he's going to use his other attack.
It ends here.
No, he's just going to use Mudo. Okay. They do comment as they get lower on health, but Jin does in fact have a fire attack that isn't from his persona, actually. In fact, his persona uses only Mudo attacks. Well, no, it does have Maragi on, but still, mostly Mudo attacks. I guess I have time. I could use Fire Break on Jin to make it... No, I'll save that for later. For now, I'm just going to use Agidaima on Takaya. Now, make sure you don't use too much SP in this fight, because you still got one other hard fight after this. And I feel like I'm spoiling something by saying that, but no, it's fairly obvious. There is another fight after this. We still have the full moon shadow. Wow, that was a nice dodge by Jin there. I mean, that was... He did like a backflip? Huh.
I never imagined that your power would rival ours.
And thoroughly surpass it, let's be honest here.
Astonishing. Perhaps I misjudged your strength.
Okay, no one's resistant to Garo dying, so this is probably gonna hurt whoever hits. Okay, that wasn't too bad, actually. Actually, am I resistant to Garo? I don't think so. Yep. That's his fire attack. He literally throws a grenade at us. Which is odd, since it calls it a fire attack, even though grenades don't actually do much from the heat of the explosion. It's really just the shrapnel and the pressure that kills you. But that's beside the point.
Obey my command.
Well, Takaya's almost down already. Ooh! Jin is actually frosted, but I don't think we have anyone who can take advantage of that before he attacks again. Wow, Takaya is actually almost down already.
So, this is the power of those whose persona awakened naturally.
So yours didn't awaken naturally. But again, technically neither did Mitsuru's. Hers was forced on her. Oh, that ain't good. As long as it doesn't hit Mitsuru, we're good. Okay, so he's recovered.
It's my turn.
I noticed he pulled out a gun there, and I was kind of surprised. Ha! We block it. That actually would have hit us, though, so it's a good thing we took along this persona.
Senpai is seriously hurt.
But that's interesting. I noticed that he took out his gun when he was going to summon his persona. But he didn't actually fire it. Of course, his is an actual gun, so it would be kind of bad if he put it to his head. So, this is one of the last big fights, so you know what? I'd say Bead Chain is worth using. We got 11 of the things left, so... Yeah, no, I'd say that was worth it. Mitsuru's gonna spend her turn getting up, but between Akihiko and Koromaru, we should be able to take down Takaya. In fact, almost definitely. As long as this doesn't miss. And that's Takaya out of the fight. Alright. Now he's going to get a bit more serious, which means Mitsuru is going right back down. But because we resist that and Koromaru blocked it, yeah, he effectively did nothing. And his attacks are pretty much just going to be fire attacks plus his Mudo, which is not really a threat to us right now, so I'm actually going to get in on attacking him. In fact, I think I'll do a fire break.
How disgraceful.
I should have done that on the previous turn instead of just attacking him, but by doing fire break, he'll make it so that Koromaru can actually do something effective. Oh, we never scanned him.
Oh, you're gonna pay for this. It ends here.
Alright, this is still not really a problem. So, I'm actually going to scan him, but I'm going to use Fire Break as well.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
I didn't actually expect Fire Break to end up being useful in this fight, but it's actually might be quite important just because it's making it so that Koromaru is actually still useful in the second half of this fight. Nothing.
It's strong against darkness.
It? Wow, you're rude to Jin there. Then again, she probably said the same thing to Takaya, and I didn't notice. So yeah, now Koromaru can use Augidine as much as he wants, which means he's actually our heaviest hitter in this fight, which is interesting. And sure, go ahead. See how effective that was? This dog is literally immune to grenades. How does that make you feel? That also means that we can use Augidine as well. Making, I guess, us the heaviest hitter? That depends, though. I think, yeah, we are significantly the heaviest hitter in this fight.
Obey my command.
I think this is the first time the sky has been red during the Dark Hour. I didn't notice that until just now. He actually might go down before he gets in his last line. Nope, not quite.
Shit! These guys are tougher than I thought.
Well, Takaya, you ended up actually not being as much of a threat as I expected. I expected your Muda to take one of us down in this fight at least once, but guess not. Mitsuru, finish him off.
Son of a bitch!
And that gets us 14,000 experience
My
for a fight
persona
that
has
wasn't
gained
all
a
that
new
difficult.
ability.
And what's your new ability?
This ability is special. Even I don't know what it will do. It has its pros and cons. It's kind of hard to explain.
I actually have no idea what ability you're talking about, Fuka.
But it has the potential to change the outcome of the battle. Please let me know when you would like to use it.
Oracle. I feel like I should know what that ability does, but I can't remember, probably because I never really used it. But yeah, we've reached level 50 now.
Damn it! Is their power that different than ours?
Different.
For us, it's not that simple. It has to be forced out. Didn't your pal tell you?
So it was you who was giving Shinji those pills.
You guys don't have the slightest clue what will happen if the Dark Hour disappears, do you? It won't matter for normal people, since they don't remember anything anyway. But for us...
That's enough. Now then. Ordinarily we'd withdraw, but not tonight. This body, as ephemeral as it is worthless without my power. Therefore, only one choice remains. I shall prove my existence here and now. What are you doing?
Don't be so reckless!
Jin?
Sorry. But those are your words, not mine. You win. Looks like you'll get your wish. Go do what you came for.
Wait!
I'd rather die than surrender to you. Take a good look. This is how we live.
They jumped.
What the hell were they thinking?
They chose their own fate. Don't let it faze you.
The operation has only begun. Our true adversary is waiting. Focus on that, all right?
Yeah, the true final battle is up ahead. So? Yep, the shadow is waiting for us. We can change around our party here, and I'm gonna go over our party real quick to make sure everything is as I want. Alright, I think this is still the team we're gonna want. Well, Fuka? Oh, we don't actually talk to you to go forward. Ask about the target. Odd. Either way, though, the only thing that I actually wanted to change, that I just thought about, I didn't actually change it yet, is I want to equip the Berserker Seal, since that basically gives us the equivalent of High Counter, which will be immensely powerful in this fight. So, let's go.
This is it. I'll do everything in my power to help you. Just promise me that you'll be careful.
We'll try. Welcome to the fight with the Hangman, the final boss.
That floating thing is your main target, but it's out of your attack range.
Yep.
Give me a minute. I'll see what I can find out.
This is where the fight is especially difficult. We have 3 statues here. The one on the left, if I recall, is completely immune to fire and uses fire attacks. The one in the middle is completely immune to ice and uses ice attacks. And the one on the right is completely immune to Zeo and uses only Zeo attacks. I should have said electricity, but whatever. Either way, I'm going to scan the leftmost one first, and I'm going to swap to our other persona. No, persona. Now, where is it? Ah, yeah. So, the reason why I chose this persona in particular for this fight is it is resistant to electricity and only weak against wind, which nothing in this fight uses, and is strong against strike. The Hangman itself uses almost entirely strike. What we have to do for now is focus on taking down these front enemies. Now, we do have Getsue, but I think I'm going to wait to use that until the big guy falls. So, yeah, Gigantic Fist is better than Hercule. Oh, wait, no. It's only one foe. Okay. So we're going to go with Herculean Strike and try to take them all down, or at least deal damage to all of them at once. See, as you can see, they don't actually take that much to take down. But we do need to deal with all of them, and they are effectively able to hit every weakness we have.
Electricity doesn't seem to work on it.
It doesn't seem like darkness will work.
Yep. As I said, oh, and of course, light and darkness never work on these guys. Oh, Goromaru, I'm so sorry. As you can see, though, the Hangman has one ability that he, or one of a few abilities that he can use while in the air. He can summon a Maya.
It summoned another shadow.
Well, at least I got Koromaru back up, but not in the way I wanted.
And those statues feel similar to that floating shadow. They must be related somehow.
Yep, they are connected. Now, I realize I forgot to list the meaning of this particular full moon shadow. So, again, I'm just going to be reading this aloud from what someone else's interpretation is. So, here it goes. As with all the shadows that appear during the full moon, it represents the inverse values of its respective tarot card. The Hangman Arcana can represent ultimate altruism and the self-sacrifice one must make in order to save or redeem another, all in the name of the greater good. The shadow is in the air because it refuses to help others, preferring to remain egotistical and selfish. Its self-serving attitude is also shown in its armed and ready attack, which we have not yet seen, and you will see at a later time. Just to let you know, though, it means you really want to get rid of those Mayas. Still, in tarot readings, the regular Hangman can be referred to a deep reflection over one's upcoming actions, to not rush towards them and thus succeed in these actions. The reversed Hangman means that one cannot make any decision and go forward in life. This can be represented by the shadow remaining in the air and not making any important decision if not taken down. So, let's go ahead and move on with that. Now, as I said, you do want to take down the Maya first. However, I'm going to just keep using AoE attacks and kind of hope it goes down. And if it happens to not, then, well, we'll have to deal with the consequences. That took down one of the statues at least, but it was one that was already almost down. Also, let me just say, the way it's hanging up there, that looks uncomfortable. Like, it makes me uncomfortable just to look at it.
Ice is ineffective. Careful, the enemy's strong against light.
I didn't actually realize the Maya was immune to ice. Weird. Maybe it's immune to magic in general? But that's the last statue. Which means
Reach, attack.
the big guy goes down. However, this means I kind of made a mistake.
Yes, Koro-chan, the enemy's off.
Unfortunately, holy,
Senpai is unconscious.
that just happened. Normally you get an all-out attack, though, against the Maya, or not the Maya, the Hanged Man at the very start. And yeah, if he gets a critical on you, or hits a weakness, he will immediately go up in the air. Okay, do we have any... I don't think we... Oh no, we do have Bombs of Life. Not many, but we don't even have that many revival beads either. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, Akihiko's getting rid of that. Okay, I need to take this seriously. Maybe I should just focus on taking down the Mayas more quickly than I was. Could you not use that on the person who's weak to it? That'd be awesome. Okay, I prefer if you used it on Koromaru, but whatever, that'll work. Well, that'll do practically nothing but get her off the ground, so thank you, I guess. And man, they're really picking on Mitsuru. Yeah. So far, so good, though. Hasn't worked out too bad. So just in case it doesn't actually show it, what the armed and ready attack I mentioned does, if there's already a Maya on the field, the Hanged Man will sacrifice the Maya and do heavy almighty damage to all of us. So we really don't want that to happen. It can seriously devastate your party. Wow, that actually took down 2 statues at once. That was kind of unexpected. Which means they're almost certainly going to take down... Yep, the 3rd statue's going down before the Hangman is, which means we're not going to get an all-out attack. I was kind of hoping that was a critical, but it wasn't. If it had been a critical, we could have still gotten an all-out attack on him, but sadly, it was not the case. Now, while he's down, I'm going to hit him with a Tarunda as soon as I get the opportunity. So, oh wait, I don't have Tarunda on this persona, and it's not safe to swap. So, I guess I don't get to. I think... I'm pretty sure the heavy strike damage will still be more than the Getsue can do. Also, I didn't realize we had Rakarmdra, otherwise I would have used that. Whoops. Also, you may notice we did heal the full after the last fight, so that's a nice bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna try both out just to see if... Oh my god, what am I doing? I didn't even check my health.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, at least Akihiko's going to heal us, but... Jeez, I didn't even notice how low we were. Okay, so that did 118 if I recall. As you see, this guy is no pushover. This is not going to be an easy fight. Okay, yeah, he is just bringing up a Maya this time. So, we basically need to get that Maya down before he manages to get off another attack. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go with a Herculean Strike. They should go for the Maya because it's lower health and is more likely to go down. Okay. I'm sorry if my commentary is not great here, but... Oh, Akasha Arts. That's going to hurt. It's not us, though. Luckily, we equipped that bat... Or... Oh my god! I didn't even realize how much it hurt the party.
Mitsuru-senpai is seriously hurt.
Okay, Okay, remember when I said bead chains are probably worth using right now? I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that. Where's that bead chain? There we go. Yeah, that nearly wiped out the party. It probably would have nearly wiped us out, too, if it weren't for the fact that we reflected it. Yeah. And by the way, I think we actually lucked out with that because Akasha Arts can hit 2 times, and it is a strike damage attack, so it probably wouldn't have taken us out no matter what. Okay, is he summoning another Maya, or... Yeah, he is summoning another Maya, so that means he's staying on the ground for now. Until he summons the 3 statues, he actually can't return to the air. So, okay, everyone's healed up. Let's just hit him with another Herculean Strike. Didn't actually hit him, and only hit the shadow. This is going to be a slow and steady kind of fight by the looks of it at this rate. God's Hand. Okay, that's going to hurt whoever it hits. Okay, not too bad. Because it didn't actually critically hit her this time. Maybe we should put someone on... No, we can't afford to put someone on pure healing duty. Okay, no. I'm going to try hitting him with Getsue. If I recall correctly, the last attack... Oh, it actually hits for about the same amount for a less HP cost. It's only off by like 3 damage, so I think I'm going to use Getsue from now on. It's good to know. Okay, we've almost taken down a quarter of his health, which means I believe he's going to summon the 3 statues now. No, not yet. Still Maya. By the way, it's kind of weird how the Maya actually has his mask on. So, I don't know why. It just kind of seemed weird to me. All right, let's go ahead and go with another Herculean Strike. Try to get that Maya weakened. Also, we're a bit low on health, but as long as the Maya goes down, we're pretty much good because everything he uses to attack us is strike, and we're resistant to that. Okay, God's Hand on. Okay, nice dodge, Akihiko.
Obey my command.
Okay, this means Mitsuru's actually able to hit the thing this time. It'd be awesome if we can get it marked with Frost, because this guy actually can get knocked down. Okay, let's go ahead and hit him with another Getsue, because it doesn't actually hurt us for that much to use this attack. Oh, that does miss.
I won't lose.
Dying, okay. seriously do need to heal, though. I'm getting a bit low for my comfort. And summoning just another Maya again. I'm pretty sure he'll go back in the air, even without us needing to take a critical hit from him or hit a weakness. Which, by the way, no one's weakness is strike, so he actually can't hit a weakness. Why did I think that he could hit a weakness? Because literally no one in our party could possibly be weak to strike. Oh well. Let's see. I think I need to heal myself just to be safe, so I'm gonna go ahead and use... not a bead. I think a medicinal powder should be enough to do it. Yeah, 100 health. Enough to last for now. Oh, that also does mean that we have not hit the little shadow yet. Which means, please hit it, please hit it, please hit it. Oh, it wasn't enough. This might be bad. Oh. Whew. Okay, he is summoning the statues again. That's fine by me. He didn't actually sacrifice the shadow and kill us all. Because if he had done that, it actually very well could have killed all of us. Oh, I was really confused. I thought it wasn't my turn yet. I didn't see the menu in the bottom left because I noticed it was at a weird camera angle. But, okay, we're fine for now. Let's go ahead and just use a Herculean strike. Didn't hit as hard as I thought it would. Okay, that's one of them down at least. Unfortunately, that's the one that uses Zionga, if I recall. So... okay, that didn't hit me. Okay, sure, it hit Koromaru, that's fine. And Koromaru again, okay. Yeah, I was just saying, I might actually be in a bit of trouble if they focus their attacks on me. Okay. Now, Mitsuru's going to get herself up.
How disgraceful.
And I'm going to go ahead and heal myself with an item again. I'm just going to use medicinal powder because I don't think it's worth using a bead yet. But we're getting there. Let's see, the guy who's resistant to Zionga is down, so... ooh, come on, get a critical. Yeah! Go Koromaru! Is that going to take it down? No, not quite. Wait, it didn't get knocked down. So that means Koromaru didn't get an extra attack. Interesting. That hurt a little bit, but I don't really care. Okay, ooh, he's summoning another Maya. This could be really bad if we can't keep these Mayas down. Luckily, most of our party will hit with things that hit everything, so we're pretty clear on that. And I believe he needs to be on the ground before he'll use Army Ready. So, should be fine. Now, what I'm debating about here, by the way, we haven't actually scanned the Devious Maya yet.
I'll scan the target.
What I'm debating about is... no, it's not going to matter whether I do it or not. I'm just going to go ahead and use Herculean Strike. I was debating about focusing on taking out the Mayas first, but our party members are just going to end up taking down the statue first no matter what we do. So, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to get the all-out attack as soon as he hits the ground, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be an option. Sadly. That's that one down, and... oh, well, we countered it. It didn't go down, though.
The enemy!
And now Mitsuru's probably going to take down that Maya before we finish scanning. Yep. Oh well, not that big a deal.
Don't let your guard down.
So... oh, we never actually scanned the Hanged Man itself. Huh. Oh well, I'm going to go ahead and use Gete because we're pretty much in the clear as long as he doesn't have a Maya on the field. Okay, and we're not low enough health for our party members to want to heal us yet. That's not too bad, though. We're actually starting... Koromaru's at least running low on SP.
Like darkness will work.
Okay, Akasha Arts is going to hurt.
Fuck! Please help him.
Oh my god. I did not think that would actually get us that low on health. So... Akihiko, I am trusting you here. I need you... what? Oh. Weird, I thought... Okay, that's a completely different ability than I thought it was. Also, I thought it was weird that it cost 2 SP. For some reason, I thought Rakarmdra was actually going to be... I thought that was one that fully restored an ally, but I guess not. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Balm of Life on Mitsuru. And hope that Akihiko is smart enough to heal me. And ideally, Mitsuru would be too.
Don't overdo it.
Okay. How much is that gonna heal me for? Hopefully enough. Okay. Summoning. Oh! He's actually going back into the air already. That's kind of unexpected. I thought he was gonna stay down a little bit longer. This is fine.
Obey my command!
I might just use a bead chain. Or, no. I'm not gonna use a bead chain. I'm going to use Herculean Strike. I'm gonna see if we can take these guys down before he can manage to get a Maya on the field for any significant amount of time. That's one down. Now he's probably still gonna get a Maya on the field. Oh, Koromaru. Okay, that's hitting me. Not too bad. Hitting Mitsuru, not too bad. Okay, I'm going to use a bead chain this turn just to be safe. I don't want to risk going down in this fight. We've made it too far to fail now. Okay, actually, she's healing me, then... Okay, change of plans. I'm actually going to use Getsu A on the Devious Maya. Since we're on high enough health now. Now, if you guys... Oh, he's probably going to hit one of the statues with that, isn't he? Yep. And Koromaru is actually just going to be getting back up, so... This means we might... No, we're not going to be able to. We almost certainly won't be able to get anything down before... yeah, he's going to summon another Maya, so... So much for getting an all-out attack. Whatever, I'll just use Herculean Strike next turn, and it should be fine. Now let's see what you got to do, Mitsuru. Okay, she's just going to take down the extra shadow, or statue. Not shadow. I guess it's technically a shadow, or at least a part of the Hangman statue. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Herculean Strike. No, for a second there, I thought it ended up costing us more this turn than it did last turn. I really wish you could have just gone for... I know I could have changed tactics and made sure that our allies attack the Mayas instead of the statues, but that's not necessarily the most effective thing to do.
Return to normal.
Hang in there.
Okay, she's gonna keep healing me up, and... I'm gonna use a Herculean Strike just because I don't want our allies wasting their entire attack attacking the Maya, which they probably would do. Okay. Also, I noticed that Maya took 217 from the Herculean Strike, but only like 100 from my Getsu A. Maybe it has not one of those moments where it's technically not weak to it, quote unquote, but it does take more damage from Strike. At least it might. I'm not sure. I'm really curious now, actually. Either way, I'm going to use Herculean Strike again, just because there's two of them on the field. And that Herculean Strike actually does almost as much damage as our Getsu A.
Koro-chan! I'm worried about Akihiko-senpai.
Koro-chan is a bit... Well, I actually called him Koro-chan. He's a bit more durable than Mitsuru is. Also, you may notice he's actually got more health than he did in the last fight. At least I think he does. No, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he did level up from in between fights. That'd be crazy. Okay. Still in this for now. Now, I have a dilemma here. He has a Devious Maya on the field, which almost certainly isn't going down before he next attacks, unless I seriously focus my efforts on it. Well, I could use a Herculean Strike and probably take it down, or, was it I had Gigantic Fist? Yeah. Or I could use Gigantic Fist, but I don't think either of those would be the best thing to do because it would lower my health. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, I'll use another bead chain. I believe bead chains are being sold in the shop now, so we should be fine. But I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure if bead chains are actually ever sold in the shop. So...
Ice won't work on this
oh, it's just no ice. That's it. Huh. Alright, it's just summoning again. So that's about as good of a situation as we could have hoped for. Although Koromaru is really low on SP now, we're going to want to get him back up there. Yeah, that's going to be his last... no, second to last Maru heal. So let's just get Mitsuru back in the fight and worry about that next turn. Of course, now that he actually has two of these guys up and running, we might be in trouble, because I don't think we can take them down before his next turn.
Just 2 more to go.
Okay, Kashars, that's going to hurt, but we'll survive.
Is in trouble.
Okay. Regular medicine, Koromaru, that was not the most useful thing you could have done. Okay. We're on decent health now, though. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Herculean Strike. We gotta keep whittling him down. I can't afford to just heal every single turn. And as long as there's not a Maya on the field, we're pretty much golden. Okay, he's summoning this turn. But our... oh! He's going back in the air. Okay, that's actually fine because that gives us an opportunity to restore our team's SP. I wonder...
Obey my command.
no, sorry, I was having an idea that definitely won't work. Wow, that actually... it survived that. Huh. Either way, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on restoring our SP for this turn. Pressure Tag restores all of it, but I think a Chewing Soul should be enough to last us the fight. Or at least a large portion of the fight. Yeah, and Akihiko's just using a regular physical attack this turn. Of course. Okay, that is actually perfectly acceptable. Please do that all the time. Okay, that could have been on Mitsuru, would have been a bit better, but whatever. Okay, he is summoning this turn. You know, I think I'm going to leave Akihiko on kind of low SP for a minute. And what I'm going to do... okay, he's hitting that. I'm going to go for a Herculean Strike and see how this goes. It missed one of them. Okay. That's interesting. Not good, but interesting. Agilao on Koromaru again. Thank you. Okay, he's summoning again. I'm having to seriously think about every move I make here because this is getting dangerous. Okay, that's statue down, which means he's falling, which unfortunately means we're not getting an all-out attack. We might not actually get an all-out attack on him at all this battle. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to assign Akihiko to a specific target because I want that thing to miss its next turn.
Let me try that.
What?
Let me try that.
Interesting. I never knew he said that if it was actually impossible for something to happen because I didn't actually mean to use that. We're gonna go ahead and assign him to attack that Maya. What?
Let me try that.
Is he just stuck saying already tried that? Weird. I'm pretty sure you can attack that Maya, can't you?
Ice won't work on this one.
Let me try that.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely just bugged out.
Let me try that.
So I was thinking, like, oh, knockdown? Yeah, that makes sense that he can't actually knock them down. He just end up using physical attacks and hoping. But, yeah, whatever. Well, that was not what I wanted to do at all. that's annoying.
Careful! The enemy's going to attack!
Oh well, it's manageable, but annoying.
Obey my command!
Well, as long as...
Ice is ineffective.
Why did you even use ice then? You knew it was null to ice. Mitsuru! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use Herculean Strike because that... Oh god, what have I done? I've made a horrible mistake.
Changing tactics.
Yes, thank you for changing tactics. I needed the healing. This could be bad. Okay, it's only on Akihiko, which he can survive. Barely, but he can survive. And Komaru, I appreciate the attempt at healing, but it's really not helping. And again, I think that 50 health might have been the difference that he survived by this time, so maybe it did actually make a bigger difference than I thought. I'm gonna go ahead and use a bead chain this time, and... What? No, not revival bead. I just saw bead and thought it was fine. No, bead chain to heal up our whole party, because right now we're in the dangerous levels where if he uses an Akasha Arts, it could potentially wipe out literally our entire party. Yeah, and that Maya's going down, so no threat there. Okay, that's going to take Koromaru. Manageable. Okay, so now he's on his own for the first time in a long time.
Obey my command!
I'm kind of tempted. No, it's not worth it. I was tempted to switch back to Succubus and use a Tarunda on him, but I don't think it's worth it. So, yeah, I can go ahead and use Getsue. I did 115 this time instead of 114. I wonder, there's got to be some sort of random chance then. Oh, he recovered immediately. I was kind of hoping, but yeah, in Akasha Arts, it's a good thing that I healed when I did. Oh, and Koro's not going to heal at all? Odd. Mitsuru's definitely going to be healing up Koromaru. And Akihiko should heal up himself, so I'm going to go ahead and use another Getsue on him because I want him to go down as soon as possible. He should be summoning this turn if I figured out his pattern. You know you could have healed yourself far more effectively than that, right? Yeah, he's just summoning a Maya, which means he's at least staying on the ground for us. Okay, theoretically, Mitsuru should heal Akihiko next turn in an actual effective way instead of just using medicine. Man, I keep missing those Mayas. Now, if you could... yeah, thank you. I was going to say, if you could just not use Mabufala, I would be happy. Okay, that's him nearly healed up, so I'm going to go ahead and use a Herculean Strike, try to get that Maya at least partially down before his next turn. Oh, he's electrified again, or paralyzed, or whatever the term is. Okay, he's just summoning in. As long as he's not going to use Armed and Ready. Armed and Ready is my biggest fear in this fight. In fact, I'm tempted to use a bead chain next turn, just because I don't think we're going to be getting all of these. Well, no, there's only one Maya left now. So, yeah, I think I'm safe to use a... No, I'm not safe to use a Herculean Strike at all. Just because... Okay, yeah, I'm just going to use Medicinal Powder on myself. Because one Akasha Arts plus a slash attack from this Maya, if it had survived on the off chance, would have been enough to take me down. Got to play it safe. Even though we have Akasha Arts, which has like a... Or not Akasha Arts, we have that Berserker Seal, which gives us, I believe, a 50% chance to counter. It's still risky. And with how far we've made it, I don't want to take risks right now. We're so close. This is the final shadow. If we can just take this down, we can be done with this! We can actually have stopped all shadows. We can actually save all the people that have gotten apathy syndrome. We can save Dumpster Girl, even. So, got a chance. I don't want to ruin it now. Maru's low on SP again, but I think we're gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Herculean Strike. It's starting to look weak, so that's a good sign. Oh god, I think I put myself a little too low.
The enemy is weak.
Okay, he's summoning again. If he had used Akasha Arts, that would have been the match. Oh, he's summoning the statues this time. I think now that he's at the point when he's weak is when he will actually use Armed and Ready. I'm not sure on this, but I get the feeling he actually refuses to use it until he's low on health. So now taking down Maya's is absolutely our highest priority out of anything. Now what I could do here is I could take a risk by attacking the statue and hoping for a critical, which is almost guaranteed. But I think what I'm going to do actually is use a bead on myself and make sure I'm on full health. Right now, survival is just my highest priority. That's right! It's a good thing I didn't, because even if I had gotten a critical, these things can't be knocked down, so it wouldn't have actually done anything. Alright, he's summoning. So this thing needs to die. Angidang should be on one of the statues, right? Because they're lower health? Yep. Which means our allies are going to be attacking the statues and nothing else. Mitsuru, you have tons of SP. I don't know why you're not using it to use Bufu attacks, but then again, one of them is immune to it. I'm going to go ahead and try using Gigantic Fist, because I think it should deal more damage than I get today. Holy, no joke! Okay, now I'm going to use a Herculean Strike, which should be exactly... Yeah, it should put that on low enough. Now, Akihiko, if you could just take down this last statue, we could actually get an all-out attack on this guy.
Don't mess with me.
No, it didn't quite do it. Wait, no, it did! Okay, that means it's gonna fall, and we can get an all-out attack.
I've been waiting for this.
Now, if we relent, he's just going to get it back up anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack. That was a significant amount of damage. Oh my god, no, 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 no! It only hit us once! It didn't actually take us down. Oh my god. Okay. Just need to recover. Balm of Life, we're running low on these. Go ahead and use that on Koromaru first. He doesn't have any SP, so he's less useful to us. No! Use an actual healing ability! Oh my god, I don't know why Akihiko didn't think he should heal us. Oh, I should have revived Mitsuru. Okay. Oh, nicely done, Koromaru.
You really are smart.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do something a bit odd here. I'm gonna once again have to set Akihiko to assign target so that he definitely takes down that Maya. So, I need to heal myself. If he uses Akasha Arts, this game could be over right now. Unless... What if I use... Yeah, I have one still, an attack mirror. Interesting idea. If only I could use 2 moves. If I could do that, I could get an attack meter down and revive Mitsuru. I think it's an interesting theory, though. I'm going to save that attack mirror and actually just use a regular bead to get myself topped off. Next turn, I will revive Mitsuru with a Balm of Life and use the attack mirror after that. Theoretically, if I have an attack mirror on us, then it'll actually be pretty much impossible for him to be able to attack us. I hadn't thought of that until just now. So, gonna revive Mitsuru now that I'm not in risk of dying. Oh god, I may have just made a horrible mistake.
Changing tactics.
Yeah, Maya's still on the field. We're in trouble. I think he's going to do it. Ooh, nice. At least he got it down, but... Oh, he's using God's Hand. Thank God. If he had used Armed and Ready, that might have been the game. Okay, she's going to take down that Maya. Which means we have time to revive Akihiko. Oh my god, we're running low on Bombs of Life. I seriously need to stock up on these things. Okay, God's Hand. Whoever that hits should counter it! Nicely done, Koromaru! You couldn't let me praise you for 2 seconds? Okay, that's fine, whatever. I'm just gonna use the attack mirror, which, now that he's so low on health, theoretically, if you were to use Akasha Arts even once, it would actually kill him. So, I'm gonna use that attack mirror, and it should leave us safe for the rest of the fight. Theoretically. There's no absolute certainty on it. Yeah, he might actually just wipe himself out by trying to get rid of those attack mirrors. Here's hoping. We're close. We might be able to actually get through this without him even once using his strongest attack. Alright, let's use the full moon bonus to get to A and hopefully finish it. Not quite enough. I need summoning once more. But it's fine, we have the attack mirrors up. Then again, if he does manage to use Armed and Ready, it's an attack that will actually hit. It'll go through the attack mirror because it's almighty damage. Oh, are you finishing him off, Koromaru? No, close. Come on. Mitsuru, please tell me you're attacking him. Yes. Everyone's attacking him. Jeez. You know, I get the feeling he's actually down, but he can't go down until we take down the smaller shadow. So I'm going to go ahead and use Herculean Strike. Just in case. If it finishes him off, awesome. Okay, never mind. He can, in fact, go down. That's it. We beat the final shadow. And we get a massive amount of experience and level up to 52 from 50. Damn! Was not expecting that.
Is it over?
Operation completed. Or should I say, mission complete.
Yes, it's finally over.
I believe a celebration is in order. What will be our victory cheer?
Yippee, I don't know. I think the best victory cheer we can have is, can we go home now, please? That fight took way longer than it should have.
1, 2, 3. Can we go home now?
Oh, that was beautiful, Aigis. Thank you.
What was that?
So, Senpai, you're gonna throw us a party tomorrow, right?
Right?
You don't waste any time, do you? Well, I suppose I could arrange for it.
Which means...
Ooh, in that case, how about sushi?
I approve!
Sushi, huh? Yeah, it's been a while. Well, I've got dibs on the halibut and sea urchin.
I'm not a fan of either of those, actually, Akihiko. You can have them.
Oh, then I call the fatty tuna.
Damn, expensive tastes.
We're divvying it up already? In that case, save me the salmon roe.
I might be mistaken. I think it's pronounced roe. But either way.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't do that.
What?
I reserve the shrimp, squid, scallops, and sea eel.
Wait, what? I guess you don't even eat.
Hey, that's not fair. You don't even eat.
What do you want to do with them?
You should all be ashamed of yourselves, fighting over sushi.
Hey, sushi is important. That being said, I don't know, my favorite sushi is probably, you know, I'll have the hamachi. That's all I need is hamachi.
Senpai, please order tamago for me. They say you can tell a chef's skill by how he prepares eggs.
I've never actually had tamago. I just always thought it sounded strange, but that'd be interesting.
How old are you again?
Okay, I'll have the very best delivered tomorrow.
Awesome.
For real? Oh man, it's great to be alive.
Now I'm realizing just how hungry I am.
Don't get too excited, Junpei. You're getting the leftovers.
Yeah, you didn't call anything.
What? Well, but it was my idea in the first place.
But you didn't call dibs. The law of dibs states that you then therefore get nothing.
I guess it's time to say goodbye to the dark hour.
Yeah, this should be the last one.
Even though it seemed like a curse, for some reason I'm reluctant to let it go.
Yeah.
We really did it, didn't we?
Yes, we saved the world, even if no one knows it.